Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Friday, March 15, 2013. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at negative 456. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at negative 282. We had 84 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and only one new 52-week low. For the volatility index, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio on the VIX, we have a bullish reading on March of 4.26 with 20% of the total premiums paid. On April, a neutral reading with 40% of the total premiums paid. And in May, a bearish reading with 23% of the total premiums paid. The overall dollar-weighted put-call ratio for the VIX was neutral today. Here we have the weekly chart for SPX. Today we have basically a flat to down day, down 2.5 handles for the day. But you can see here we're finishing almost at the highs of the week, which is pretty positive. I continue to think we're going higher. I'm bullish on SPX and SPY. I think we're going to hit that all-time high. I thought we were going to do it today. I'm looking maybe for the next couple of days on the next week to hit that target. And I think maybe some consolidation around that period and then eventually go higher. But from now, we're looking for that target. We're still a few points away. If we go to the Qs weekly chart, here we have it. As you can see here, we were down 0.28, basically the same as SPX, and we're starting again on the same range. We want to break out of that range, and as soon as we break out, we have a 71, 72 target for the Qs. I continue to be bullish here, and I'll tell you why on the next couple of charts. But here, the chart looks good. We're making higher highs, higher lows, even if it's pretty slow, the Qs right now, but I think it's going to pick up eventually. IWM, here we have the Russell 2000 ETF, and basically flat today, as you can see here. I think we're going for 95. That was our target here, and today, as you can see here, today's high was almost, we were missed by 4 cents, so that was pretty close there. Now let's go to GLD. GLD weekly chart. We were up today 0.21% for the day, up to 154 again. And as I'm looking for lower highs here again. I'm looking for a bearish to 150, 149, even 148. The important thing here, we have some support here around the 150 moving average, which is important. Let me put it there for you. The 150-day week moving average. We could change this one. 150. And it's going to be the yellow line here. As you can see here, that's also being some support here on the downside for GLD. Here we have it, GLD. Perfect. You can see here how this has been acting as support lately. We need to break that to the downside here, and after we break this 150 week moving average, we would look like we're ready to go lower. So I'm thinking we're gonna break it, and I think I'm bearish on GLD. Same for SLV. I'm bearish on SLV. I think we're going lower. Our target is 26 to 25 once we break prior lows we've made. So we're talking about that and maybe looking at test of that 200 week moving average around the 26 level. So that's what I'm looking here for SLV. Let's go to Apple. Here we have the weekly chart for Apple. Today we have a big strong day here, and we're starting to try to break out of this downward trend lines, as you can see here. Important, very solid here. We now have 2 weeks up, trying to find some consolidation, and that's going to be important for Apple here if we get here to this period. In case we start to bounce here, I'm looking for the 100 week moving average at 486. That's going to be our target. I've been talking about the 480, so that's going to be important. Those two in between 480 and 486 are going to be my target on Apple. That's why I'm bullish on the Qs here. For Amazon, we were continuing going down yesterday, and now today we have a down week, but you can see basically flat, going nowhere here. Amazon, I would stay on the sidelines again. As for Google, here we have the Google chart. weekly. And very nice chart for Google again. We're again on this channel on the bottom right at support. I think we could start here a position around the 820 level, 815, which is right now. Looking for the highs, which is a 30-point drop with a stop below 800. That would be a nice 2-to-1 risk reward if you want to trade Google here. I think it's going to continue to go higher. I would wait it for lower prices around 800. Maybe that's going to test that level. I would get long around those levels or on a new high.